How we doing, everybody? Kent Howard here with Green Mountain Defense, coming to you today to talk about the Glock 19 Generation 4. First and foremost, check out the hat. NRA, right? National Rifle Association. Are you on YouTube today watching gun videos? If the answer is yes, then I hope you're a member. If you're not, please go to NRA.org, become a member. It's, I don't know, $25, $35, whatever it is. Join up. Get a gift membership. Make sure every gun owner in your family is a member of the NRA. Please and thank you. All right, now, Glock 19, 4th gen. It's time to fix the internet, folks, because still today, 28th of November, 2016, I'm seeing people, 28th of November of 2016, I just made like 10 months go by, just like that. It's the 28th of January, 2016, and for some reason, I'm still seeing questions online, on the gun boards, about should I buy a Glock 19 Gen 4? Should I buy a Chevy pickup truck? Should I buy a Ruger 1022? Should I buy a fishing rod? I don't know. Are you an American dude? Why do you not own a Glock 19 Gen 4? How in the world can you explain that to me? How are you not a member of the NRA? And how don't you own one of these? I just don't get it. But just in case you need some more coaxing, you need some more information about the 19 Gen 4, I'm here to give it to you today. Now, it's safe, it's empty, got to point it somewhere, I'm going to break it down, we're going to talk about it a little bit. This is exactly how I took it out of my safe. Streamlight TLR4 on it, great little combination light laser, perfect for the home defense utility. Got a dual recoil spring assembly, it really helps keep the muzzle flat, keep recoil light, and you know, this thing's held up. I've got a few thousand rounds out of this particular Glock 19 and, you know, haven't swapped out a recoil spring yet. I'm running this thing with the factory barrel, with the polygonal rifling, 4.2 inch barrel, nothing you probably haven't already heard before. With the 4th gen pistols, and like a lot of the other Palmers these days, these guns are coming with replaceable back straps. These back panel right here, when you pop this pin, you can swap these out for different sizes, make it fit shorter, fatter, bigger, smaller hands. It's nice to set a specific trigger reach, how you want it, make the gun fit your hand better. A lot of guys will say things about Glocks, about their ergonomics, about the hump here. I don't know, to me it's just very natural. I can get very high in the back strap and get a nice, good, effective grip on the gun. You know, capacity-wise, double stack mag, 15 rounds. Certainly can't beat that. Number 16 if you count the one in the chamber. As far as aftermarket accessories go, sights, holsters, lights, lasers. This is exactly how I run mine. I've got the XS big dot sights on it. These are night sights. You love them, you hate them. For me, they're not the absolute most accurate sight on the market, but I gotta tell you something. If you want me to pull the gun quick and put some rounds in the center of the silhouette, this is what I want on the gun to get that job done. Now, I'm not saying that your XDMs, your SIGs, your Smith & Wessons, there are some other very good Palmer framed handguns on the market today, and the Glock 19 is certainly one of those. To me, it's the best. To you, it may not be, but I gotta tell you something. If you don't own a compact framed 9mm Palmer handgun in 2016, I don't know. This thing's lighter than a 1911. It's like twice the capacity in 9mm. Shoots flat, shoots accurate. Maintenance-wise, I've never had a single hiccup with this gun. Some of these guns, matter of fact, I might as well just show you. Some of these guns, guys talk about the ejection patterns. Guys will take brass to the face. This right here is what's referred to as the ejector. Glock had a batch of ejectors that were bad in the earlier 4th gen guns. So if your ejector's got I think it's 336 written on it, that's the ejector you don't want in the 9mm. This one is 30274. That's the squared away 9mm ejector for the Glock Gen 4s. So if for whatever reason you get into one that's got some erratic ejection issues and you're taking brass to the face, that's something to check. Obviously, getting a good high grip on the back strap and getting behind that gun is, more important than the ejector, but the ejector will help. Everybody in the country is making a holster for this gun. Everybody in the country is making mag carriers for this gun. I can't imagine why you would make a consideration of a polymer frame 9mm handgun and not think that this is one of the ones that you just have to have. If you're going to own a gun for home protection, for self-defense, for carry, if you're somebody on the street today who owns 0 guns and you're looking at this and you're thinking, I'm thinking about buying a gun, like one handgun, one gun to do what my family needs it to do, this has got to be in the running. Women, kids, small statured adults, just about everybody can run this gun. Real soft shooting, real easy trigger to manipulate, nice, crisp, decent reset. I mean, it's a Glock trigger. If you've shot one, you've shot them all, you think. I gotta tell you can add a connector and make it a little better. You can drop in a Zev trigger kit. You can do all kinds of things to these, but most of my guns, I've got a stock Glock trigger on. I do like the, what's that company? The Ghost, the Edge trigger, just the connector in some Glocks. But if you get a model that you think you need it in, fine. I can understand why. But it's 2016. If you don't own a Glock 19 Gen 4, if this isn't part of your kit, if it isn't in your gun safe yet, I don't know why it's not. Certainly Springfield's got them. Certainly Smith M&P. Certainly, you got the SIG 320 out. There's a lot of similar sized 9mm polymer frame handguns, but this one was Glock was pretty much the first, and this one was the first in this size. A lot of folks talk about concealability on these guns. I can throw this in a crossbreed Super Tuck or an Alien Gear 3.0, and you'll never know I'm carrying a Glock 19 under just the most basic of concealment. I mean, I don't wear those stupid looking fishing vests or anything like that to conceal my guns. I just walk around every day, and this one's in the carry rotation. So without too much hassle, I can have 16 in the gun, and I can have another 15 somewhere else on my person if I want. That's a great loadout. It's a great, very reliable, very dependable tool to protect yourself, your family, and whomever else you might choose to protect out in the concealed carry world. So without too much more yapping, we're going to put aside the expensive ammo. We're going to break out some reloads, some Federals, some, I don't know, whatever the hell's in the jar. And literally there's, I don't know, probably 3 brands of ammo in that jar right there, plus my own reloads. And these mags that are on my mag carrier on my belt are loaded at random. That right there in and of itself would choke like 2/3 of the guns on the market today. It seems like sometimes that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but certainly I never even think about what ammo I'm running through this gun. If it says 9 on it and it's followed by a Luger or a NATO or a Parabellum or whatever the heck they're calling it, certainly this gun's going to run it, and you're going to be able to put rounds on target. So without further ado, let's go downrange, let's shoot it some, and come back, tell you what we think of it. Glock 19 4th Gen. Set myself up for a bit of an immediate action drill there. I completely forgot to rack the chamber, so I had to do that in a quick little hurry. And those first shots are right here, right where we want them. So my camera lady Sophie's gonna give me an up, and I'm gonna draw, and we're gonna keep going. Up! Not too shabby for the first time out. Come back to you in a second, give you a look at those targets. All right, we're downrange. Here we have a nice little, small silhouette. Groups right up here, right where we want it. High center of the thoracic cavity area on the right. And on this guy on the left, he took, more surprising rounds. So if he did the old left target, and I put 1, 2, 3 there. Of course, this one's the one I'm most concerned about. 1 miss out of 30 rounds is not too shabby, especially shooting fast. You saw some bobbles there. You saw me forget to have the chambers ready. Obviously, we didn't just goof with it. We kept going, immediate action, got the gun up and running. And that's what this thing's capable of. So we're gonna do some point of view shooting on the target, and we're gonna let you watch me plunk him in on this guy right here. That's up next. All right, gonna give you a little point of view shooting. I'm gonna go ahead and back up here. Put some rounds right on the silhouette. Sophie's gonna give me some ups, and we're gonna drill them right in.
Non-standard response. Up.
Scratch that first up. I forgot to put my hearing protection on. All right, Soph, go ahead, give it to me a second time.
Non-standard response. Up. Very nice. 5. Up. Non-standard response. Up. To the head. Up. Up.
Even had a reload worked in there.
6. Up. Non-standard. Up. To the head. Up. Three. Up.
Okay, rain or dry. So as you can see, that's what happens as we get warmed up. Got to watch those rounds fly right in where we wanted them. You heard Sophie saying some things. You heard her say non-standard response. The non-standard response drill is where we put 2 to the high center chest. For some reason, literally, the thread is not responding as you would expect them to, typically non-standard. They're gonna keep coming, so the third round goes up into the head. Let's get some more point of view shooting. Just a second. All right. Got to see the rounds going in real time. Now you're gonna get to watch me from the front. Lucky you. You can always take a still shot of these videos and use like my image to scare away rats or whatever in the basement. All right, Soph, what am I doing now?
3 left, 3 right. Non-standard. Up. Four on each. Right, left. Up. Threat. Again, non-standard response, right to left. Up. Now the opposite, left to right, non-standard. Up.
Oh man, how do you not love shooting a Glock 19? I don't know, how don't you love it? If you could take and get your gun out of its holster, press the target, and put rounds where they belong in a nice quick hurry like that, you got yourself a winner. For me, I would take this thing anywhere without question. Let's go, hell, I don't know, let's go load up, do it some more.
Go.
So we'd pop back on real quick before we load up again, make a point here. Check it out. These mags are getting dropped in the snow and all that, right? Stepped on and everything. A lot of snow in that mag. Really would hate for that to end up right in my gun. Wouldn't that just be a shame if all that snow got in my gun? I'll bet it won't work anymore. What do you want to see? I'll bet it'll work. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. Check this out. Look at all the snow in this mag. This son of a bitch must have just nosedived right down into the snow or something, right? So, you know, no sleight of hand, no editing magic. I'm not really that good at editing anyway. Snow, round. Oh God, it's gonna malfunction. It's just not gonna work. There's gonna be so much moisture in the barrel. It's gonna just, you know, I bet this thing, honestly, I'll bet this gun is going to explode right now. Just, I can't even believe that this crazy guy on YouTube up in Vermont, I mean, there must have been moonshine in that mason jar or something of his. He must be nuts. Because he's just gonna put snow right up into his gun. Like, oh my God, it's just not gonna run. I just don't know what to say. He got all that snow in his mag, and now he's just gonna act like he's all cool, like, oh, like snow in the mag, like that's gonna make the gun malfunction. I just can't believe this guy and his Glock. Oops! I'll bet it's got some snow on it now, don't you think? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's see if we can get a little snow in the gun, huh? Maybe just a little bit of snow in the gun. Now, obviously, you want to make sure the barrel's not obstructed, right? Just maybe make sure the barrel's not obstructed, and then I wonder if it'll run. What do you guys think? You think it'll run? I'll bet it will. We'll charge up this regular normal person's mag just in case. This one's also soaking freaking wet. Now's probably a good time to say just a quick little shout out to our friends over at Frog Lube. They're not really our friends. I have no idea who those guys are, but we're going to call them our friends just because I like what they make. And, you know, I'm not afraid to ruin my gun or its finish, or to rust it away or anything like that, because, you know, I'll throw some Frog Lube on it. It'll be all good to go. So we're going to take it down range and we're going to charge it up. Well, it's already charged up. We're going to put rounds on target after dropping our gun in the snow, and we're going to see if maybe, just maybe, that makes it malfunction. What do you think? Let's go find out.
Go.
Alright, so we stopped over at the table. We charged the gun up. We got snow all through the action everywhere. About the only place we don't have a little bit of snow is in the barrel. And we got snow in the bottom of that mag, and oh God, I don't know. I really hope this Glock 19 4th Gen will, you know, put rounds where we want it to put rounds. Did y'all see that? I don't know if you saw that or not, but I literally just got snow blowing out of my gun into my face. And yet, it just, for some reason, still works. I don't know what, like, I don't get it, but it does. Can your gun do that? Can your high point run with snow all charged up the action like that? I wouldn't want to find out. Not on my life would I ever want to find out if a high point would do that. But I'll give you a little secret. I knew my Glock would do that. Oh, jeez. What haven't we done yet? We haven't done the fastest time from the holster yet. Let's see. Soph, give me an up.
Up.
just 1 second. You guys are seeing me do 2 things you might be wondering about. After all, we are a training company. I might as well do just a touch of teaching. First thing you're seeing me do, well, we're gonna go through a try. So if you give me an up, would you?
Up.
What's this right here? Why am I putting my hands up in front of my face and my head and my chin and my thoracic cavity, my vital organs? Maybe because if my wife over there was to attack me, not that she's going to, she can tackle. Don't do it. But if she was to come at me from my right side, what would I probably do? Right? Wouldn't I put my hands up? I'd be scared, I'd be startled, I'd be afraid. This is defensive shooting, folks. We're not trying to look all like Wild Bill Hickok over here. We're simply trying to show you what it really looks like when you get startled by something. Then you have to go to your gun. Gun presses out. Now it's back to the holster. What do? I come back to a high compress ready, right here, and then I scan. I break my train of tunnel vision and I look around to see what in the hell else might be going on besides that crazy guy that for some reason I needed to shoot. What's it look like at full speed?
Up.
Little something like that. Just in case y'all were wondering when all this Kung Fu ninja shit I was doing was. Well, that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, the group's kind of opened up just a little bit with some snow in the gun. I'll be honest about that, but every single one of the rounds that just left this gun, all 30 of them, hit that poor fella to the right over there, and he ain't feeling so hot. I just love this thing. I don't know what else I can say. Let's shoot it just a little more, then we'll wrap up the video. Oops, more snow. What a shame. Glock friendly as well. We ripped the 26 out of her holster that she was wearing, threw the 19 in it. Of course it fits. Now we're gonna put her through some drills as well. So I'm gonna get out from behind this camera. We're gonna see what she can do. She hasn't shot this gun in probably, I don't know, a year. And I bet you she feels very confident with it. Ready?
Yeah.
Up! Holster. Up!
That was bad.
In case you guys are wondering, this is not slow motion video. Sophie was actually kind of sort of doing that full speed.
Yeah, you know, kind of, sort of. I effed up.
That guy there, see that guy?
Yeah.
Fucker's trying to kill you. Up! It's amazing how much more accurate the rounds get the more my wife gets angry. 1 round. Left. Up! Good shot. Jesus, that's the best shot that guy's had all day. 1 round. Left. Up! Nice shooting. 2 rounds left. Up! Give me a scan at the end of that. There you go. Good job. Good job. Right. 1 round. Up! Nice shoot. Nice shoot. So. Unicorn. Urethra. Unilateral. Up! Boy, it's a good thing I set up when I did, because I was running out of words that started with U.
Oops.
3 rounds. Up!
Sorry.
Non-standard response on the left target. Up! Nice shoot, nice shoot. Do that again. Non-standard response on the left. Up.
Show me your hands.
He can't show you his hands. He's a silhouette. He doesn't have any hands.
I know.
Up. Nice shooting, Soph. Nice shooting.
This is one of my favorites.
As y'all can tell. And by the way, we were talking about the holsters. Check it out. We just switched. I got the 26 on me now, right? Nice little subcompact. We'll do a video on that later. Up! Up, up, up! Aha! Nice work. Nice work. What do you think?
I haven't shot it in a long time, but it feels good.
I haven't shot it in a long time, and yet those guys don't want to be where they are anymore. Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Let's go sit down and talk about it, shall we?
Okay.
Why do I have all the guns?
Can I have my gun back?
Wild Bill Hickok style.
You're recording.
Just real quick, got a couple rounds left, not very many actually. We'll talk about the light laser combo on the gun. Streamlight TLR4. I don't have too many bad things to say about it. The activation switch is a little tough to master sometimes. It'll push down, especially if you're lefty. I don't know if you can see that or not. It has a light and laser combo, and you press out, and right there's your laser, and it's right on target. So I'm gonna run just a couple of drills with this. I'm not wearing a holster that's light and laser compatible, so I'm gonna start right here from the high compress ready. Whenever I get it up.
Non-standard up. Both targets non-standard up.
Like I said, didn't have much ammo. But what makes that so nice is that you can see downrange. You can see that light, and you can see that laser combo lighten up the target pretty well. Obviously the gun does not suffer any issues with reliability with the light and laser combo on it, so for in your home, for close quarters, you gotta press that out and get a light and laser on it. Works real nice. Just thought I'd mention that real quick before we do the wrap up. All right, let's head to the table. We'll finish up and get out of your hair. One, go. All right, back here at the bench, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I've run out of good things to say about this gun. I could shoot it all day. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm empty, and well, this is the real deal. Super concealable, super reliable. You saw those shots downrange. They were going where they wanted to go, where I wanted them to go. You saw the wife shoot it. Sophie has not picked up this particular weapon, and seriously, I think it's been about a year. Absolutely just nailing it down there. She's used to the compact grip frame, so her grip was a little lower on the gun than it should have been, but really, for not having touched it in a whole year, she just picked it right up and put rounds right on target without a problem. XS Big Dot night sights, they're a killer solution as far as I'm concerned. Streamlight TLR4 makes a great setup. I'm carrying it today in a Raven concealment OWB holster. I also carry it in a crossbreed. I don't think it's the mini tuck. I think it's probably the super tuck. It's one of their tucks. Great all-around gun. You saw it get snowy. You saw the mags get all messed up and dropped and stood on and everything else. Saw two different people run the gun. You saw no malfunctions. I have never had a malfunction in this pistol that wasn't caused by me. You saw me earlier do the old condition 3, send home a mag, put it in the holster, go down and get a click instead of a bang. So I didn't rack the slide. You saw that before. That's on me. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But you also saw a nice little immediate action drill, and you saw me put rounds on target right after that. It is 2016, and if this gun is not the next on your purchase list, I don't know why not. during the Ruger LCR video, you guys heard me talk about how, there are some guns that I could just, honestly, I knew for sure I could come out, put on camera, and never have a problem with them. That wasn't caused by this big dummy right here. This is one of them. I would take this gun anywhere, anytime, any place, any conditions, with just about any ammo. I mean, obviously not like poorly, terribly made out of spec ammo, but any off-the-shelf 9mm and my own reloads, and I guarantee you it will run, and it will run right. And with me behind it, it certainly puts the rounds where you want it to go, and I've worked with it a lot, got some good trigger time on it, and I trust my life to it. I honestly do. So if you're wanting to know, if you're on the forums, you're on Facebook, you're on Arms List, you're looking around, you're saying to yourself, man, I don't know, should I get a Glock 19 Gen 4? Yup, probably tomorrow. Like now, actually. Like, while you've got my window open and you're watching this video, get your butt over to Bud's Gun Shop. Bud's Gun Shop. Not Bun's Fun Shop, whatever the hell that place might be. I don't know, check that website out, bunsfunshop.com. That might be a little interesting. Check out Bud's Gun Shop and go buy one of these damn things, like today. I'm not trying to sell them. I don't, the Glock doesn't give me a dime, but my God, what a fantastically reliable pistol. Can't get much better. They make them smaller for sure. They make them bigger for sure, but for a nice medium-sized, medium-frame handgun, Glock 19 Gen 4. Check us out online, greenmountaindefense.com, Facebook at Green Mountain Defense. Like, subscribe, favorite, thumbs up, love ye, hearty, whatever the heck you got to do on the social media. Tell us what you think of us. Come take a course. Spring's coming around. Obviously, the range is covered in snow right now, and we come out here and work like this, but we'd love to have you out. Whether you're a new shooter, a young lady, an older fella, a couple just getting into it, whoever you might be, we'd love to have you out. We'd love to teach you the ropes. NRA, get there, be a member. No more excuses, don't want to hear it. And most importantly, get out and vote. God bless. Life is good. Thanks.